All right, so welcome to another video. Today we're going to take a look at Bank of America as it comes down to kind of some support levels. Right now it's down 10%. I'll show you some thoughts as far as the chart goes and maybe some ideas. Keep in mind none of these are recommendations to buy, sell, or trade, just my own personal opinion. All right, so let's kick things off. We're going to go in here on Bank of America. And as we look at the current chart right now, the stock's attempting to kind of bounce right here, which is right around 43.55. So it's attempting to kind of hold this price point. Right now, the market has sold off quite a bit. The stock popped very well earlier to about that $50 price level. So now it's pulling back a little bit. And we're coming right down into support and it's trying to hold these price levels. So backing things up right here, you can see the stock's been doing quite well and moving to the upside. So we're kind of moving around this trend right here. And it's staying kind of stable from a longer term perspective. If you just kind of look at the history of this stock, it's been doing quite a lot of different things. So we got a huge run up in the 80s and 90s, huge sell off. And then now we're kind of moving around this angle right here. And it's been doing fine. But the question is here's a big issue that I would say watch out for. We're getting into kind of a double top, possibly from a right here. This is kind of 2006, 7, and 8 area. So that is a little bit of a concern, right? So as we look at those higher prices, you're right at 55, 56. And right now we're at like 44, but you're coming into that $50 price point. So this is something like, ooh, gives you a little bit of a warning maybe. Anyway, as we go into at least the more shorter term, because right now if you're looking for the shorter term, right now the stock is trending higher into the upside and we're holding kind of this upward support. We're also holding the support right at around that $43 price level. I think once you get back into this 50, that's going to be a little bit of a problem area and trouble. But looking at the current trend right now, from the bounce perspective, it's looking okay. So 43 seems to be holding. And that seems to be a fairly solid support right here. It's been doing it before. Again, if you're like a longer term trader, and you're looking for the long haul, that 55 could be trouble as you saw on the longer chart. If you're looking at more shorter term, you're looking at about 50 being a little bit of a problem area. Currently, right now, the stock is holding this 43.5 level after the selling pressure. And this could be a buying opportunity for, across the next 1 to 2 years. But after that point, you'd want to be careful if the stock is going to get toppy in that 51, 55 price level. So those are some levels to really watch out. The earnings already got released and they seem to be okay. And, with the Fed maybe tightening things up or, increasing interest rates, then in that case, this could push that stock a little bit more higher. And this is where now you might be buying it at a lower value, especially after the recent pullback from the highs here to where we were at the lows. That was a 14% pullback. Currently, we're right around about a 10% down on the stock. So you still haven't really missed a move. If this is kind of where you're looking to kind of average into the stock, you're still looking at, between October levels, you're still holding that price point just fine. And kind of even looking into June of the previous year, this stock is still holding that price point right now. If it breaks below that level, I would obviously watch 39 and probably around 37. These are kind of some of the other key spots that if we kind of bounce here and start rolling over, 39, 37 are some spots to watch. But other than that, if we start powering higher, watch that 50 and watch the other longer term duration of about that 55 we talked about, 54, 55, because then you're going to get into 2006 and 7 highs here, and that could be an area of concern. So anyways, I don't want to scare you on this. It's just looking at the longer term, right? So we still are a while away from that. And from a percentage basis, since the stock moves slow, if we actually drag this down, upside from here, that's still 23% away, right? So from the stock area right now, it still looks okay. It looks healthy. I would just watch out for this current support level that you're looking at, and that is right around that 43.5 price point. So that is the support. If it breaks below that, that could be some trouble. And then watch those few levels mentioned earlier to see if it can hold those supports right around that 30, 38, and let's see, right here, 37.5 or so that you're watching for 38, 39 levels of support. So anyways, thank you so much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed the video and quick analysis. If you liked it and you want to see some other trading educational videos, check out the Traders Fly channel as well. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.